Hello guys, thanks for joining me in the quiz room ní ìyàrá ìdánwò. Like I said, today we're going to be quizzing ourselves on all the Yoruba letters, all the Yoruba alphabet. Okay, we'll be quizzing ourselves on all the Yoruba alphabet. So grab a paper and your pencil. You hear those sounds, then you write the corresponding alphabet. Okay, never mind if you don't get everything right, you can always watch the video again and quiz yourself. All right, let's get started. All right, so these are the Yoruba alphabets we'll be quizzing ourselves on. You can pause it to look at them, make the sound, then when you're ready you flip to the next, you unpause it, then we'll go for the quiz. We have R to Y. Okay, R to Y, but I'll call it in different ways so that unscramble in a way, so you might not go R, B, D. Okay, all right, grab a paper and your pencil, print it off. If you don't have any paper, I have linked below, you can print it off and get started. All right, are you ready? Number one says C, C, C. Two says A, A, A. Three says G, G, G. Four says E, 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 vowel, E. Five says Li, Li, Li. Six says B, B, B. Seven says O, O, O. Eight says Ri, Ri, Ri. Nine says She, She, She. 10 says We, We. 11 says B, B, B. 12 says E, E, E. 13 says B, 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 B. 14 says G, 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 G. 15 says Me, Me, Me. 16 says She, She, She. 17 says B, B, B. 18 says T, T, T. 19 says Yi, Yi, Yi. 20 says A, A, A. 21 says D, D, D. 22 says Fi, Fi, Fi. 23 says consonant He, He, He. Consonant He, that's 23. 24 says ki, ki, ki. 25 says ni, ni, ni. 26 says o, o, o. 27 says si, si, si. 28 says u, u, u. 29 says G, G, G. And 30 says A, A, A. A carry. Well done. Alright, let's look at them one after the other. One says what? Si, si. 2 says E, E. 3 says Gi, Gi. 4 says I, I. 5 says Li, Li. 6 says Bi, Bi, Bi. 7 says O, O. 8 says Ri, Ri. 9 says Shi, Shi. 10 says We, We. 11 says B, B. 12 says E, E. 13 says B, B. 14 says G, G. 15 says Mi, Mi. 16 says She, She. 17 says B, B. 18 says T, T. 19 says Yi, Yi. 20 says E, E. 21 says D, D. 22 says Fi, Fi. 23 says He, He. 24 says Ki, Ki. 25 says Ni, Ni. 26 says O, O. 27 says Si, Si. 28 says U, U. 29 says G, G. And the final one says A, A. Amazing, guys. Let me know how many you got in the comment section. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n mọ iye tẹ́ ẹ gbà ní comment section. Alright, I'll see you next time. Next time we're going to be learning new concepts. Now that we know all the letters, we'll be learning new concepts. I'll see you next time. Ó dàbọ̀. Màá tún rí yín nígbà mìíràn.